Welcome to Little Squid League 49. We currently have a very exciting match for you. This is Top Cut Round 1. We have Saturday Night Speedle versus 4 of a Kind. We do not know much about these teams, but this is going to be a very interesting match. And with me, I have Topic.
Hello. Like you said, I'm not very familiar with either of these teams, but I'm very excited for, an entertaining match. It's top cuts. Both these teams, they're looking to get their run started, looking to get to that championship game, looking to win the Little Squiddy number 49. But, of course, you got to go through each other first, see who comes out on top. And actually, side note, Saturday Night Speedle, I don't know why, but to me, Speedle sounds like a Pokemon name. It just gives me Pokemon vibes.
That's probably because Weedle's a Pokemon, but...
You know what?
Yep.
You're right. I forgot about Weedle.
Yep, Weedle exists.
Yeah. Weedle does exist, but, we're going to start off, a little calm as we go to game number 1, Splat Zone Ship-Shaped Cargo. And looks like we're hopping straight into it. No time to discuss at all, because both these teams are just raring to go. Let's see what we have here.
Well, we have some interesting. We've got Wiper... We've got a Wiper and a Rapid Deco on one of the sides teams. Wiper Deco as well, and we also have a heavy thingy. I forgot what that's called. Help!
Heavy edit.
Yeah. And okay, looks like we see 4 of a Kind getting the first control of the zone. We can see that Wiper in the middle fighting for control, but they get picked off by the Forge Pro. The Forge Pro is currently holding that zone right now. Team, they're looking for a fight. They're trying to fight the Inkjet, but they get a trade with the Inkjet. Both teams are still 1 down since they're trying to get players back in play, and it looks like the players are just jumping in. The zone has flipped after 52 or 48 counts.
Yeah, a very, very big push for 4 of a Kind, but they're not going to give away control that EGC Starboy on the flank. They're going to go down, not before getting a trade for themselves. So Saturday Night Speedle able to very quickly recover from what has happened. As you can see here, the Splash is waiting and biding their time, looking for a pick on the Jet. Able to get it, unfortunately. Actually, no, able to survive a little bit longer, not quite able to get the pick on the Viper Deco itself. But hey, doing some damage is good enough, as that gives 4 of a Kind an opportunity here to recapture the zone relatively quickly here. And still, the fighting will continue, as Saturday Night Speedle is going to be wants to drop a cooler here to try to get their team in.
But 4 of a Kind are not letting this zone go right now, as they are literally fighting off the enemy players on the side, and they've got people in the zone. They've got the pencil out there getting those snipes in. The shot and the Wiper are fighting, but the Wiper backed out a little too late, and the shot got the pick. And it looks like the zone is not going to be flipped. They're not giving away this zone anytime soon. The head is in the back trying to put some paint on, but they're still... Oh, and the zone is flipped. Look at this.
I mean, listen, they're playing ping pong with this zone, basically just back and forth. For now, Saturday Night Speedle will be the ones in control of the zone, forcing the pencil to at least jump out to kind of regroup with their team. But we see Saturday Night Speedle able to very quickly get out of their penalty points, but not a whole lot. They were able to get 2 extra points before 4 of a Kind able to strike back relatively quickly. As you can see, unfortunately, before that game even finished, that sentence is going back in favor of Saturday Night Speedle. So again, like we're saying, back and forth, neither team is letting the other have a very, very large control of the zone. The only time that has happened is at the very beginning of the game, when 4 of a Kind got down to 58 points remaining. Other since then, it's just been back and forth. As you see right here, 4 of a Kind has zone now, getting a nice 2 members down. The cooler for Saturday Night Speedle is going to get popped. The trade's going to come out for the heavy edit, so that might be able to give 4 of a Kind the space they need to at least get a nice long hold here.
And Speedle had 4 of a Kind in a stagger 2 minutes ago, but now they've managed to get out, and there's a Trizuka coming onto the zone. There is a fight going on, and the trade happens. The Saturday Night Speedle have an advantage and an Inkjet. This is looking very good for them. They could possibly try and get out of that penalty, and what they need right now is they need to push up the map. They need to pick off a couple of the players and try and get them into a stagger, and it looks like they've managed to get 2 on the side of 4 of a Kind. This is a great opportunity for them to capture the zone, and then they're pushing into the spawn. This is what they need. They're currently counting down the ticker. This could be good for them. They've got a double kill. This is looking really good. As long as they keep defending like this, they could possibly win this game.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very back and forth. That pick is gonna go down on the V shot there for Saturday Night Speed. As you can see, 4 of a kind trying to push in once again. The rapid blast gonna be caught out there. Gonna go down. Lead change. Go over to Saturday Night Speed, going down to 16 points remaining. The crabs are gonna come out 15 points. The missiles are gonna come out to at least kind of disorganize that. Crabs are gonna work to get them back away from the zone. Give Saturday Night Speed a chance to recover here, so they're able to do that relatively quickly. Down to 13 ticks remaining. A minute left to go in the game. 4 of a kind though not gonna go away, and there it is. Possibly. Hold on. It's a mad dash for the zone here. 4 of a kind. They're able to do it.
They're able to do it indeed, and they are getting picks. 4 of a kind were not letting this zone go, and they are still not letting this zone go. Splash gets a kill, and it looks like they're just holding them off, trying to get them to a stagger. And they pop the crab. This is going to be a really helpful tool for 4 of a kind. The crab is just going to get a pick and try and put some pressure onto the other players. And it looks like they've taken the lead.
There it is.
What is this game?
Lead is gone, and that will do it. 4 of a kind, the first ones to draw blood there, as they were the first ones to score after a bit of a back and forth there from Speedle and 4 of a kind. Unfortunately, Speedle, they just lost the last team fight. 4 of a kind, they were able to get the picks they needed. I think what really helped 4 of a kind was the pencil, really Citrine there, being able to kind of be like that. I won't say lockdown player, but it made it very hard for Saturday Night Speedle to push into them. Just having that pencil there, having that long range threat, having that just consistent painting threat even after the nerfs. Even though pencil did get nerfed, it's very pretty big, to be honest. Just having that pressure and these 3 very up tempo, very in your face weapons just kind of allowed them to kind of just take control at the end there. So shout out to 4 of a kind.
Yes, and I feel like the frontline weapons played a key role in the match, because frontline weapons were the ones going up, making sure the other team couldn't get past them and couldn't get to the zone which they needed to try and take back of control. You could see that a couple of chip damagey weapons. There was the Wiper Deco, and there was also the Splash. There was also the Splash-O-Matic with the Crab Tank and the Burst Bomb, which are really, really good for chip damage. And you could see that the frontline weapons were really, really trying, and obviously they weren't letting themselves get into a stagger. They were regrouping before they pushed, which is exactly what they should be doing. And it was really, really hard because they were both ping-ponging each other in and out of the zone, and not staggering and not feeding, and really it was really, really a close game, and any of them could have won that, really. But it looks like 4 of a kind just had what it takes to win the match.
Yeah, but we're going to see if they're going to be able to continue this momentum, or will Saturday Night Speedle force a game number 3 as we go to game number 2. First, Humpback, Pump Track, Rainmaker, very, very up fast, very up tempo type of map mode. But hold on, is that what I think? That is a Sorella Brella, very underrated weapon in this game, especially against 4 of a kind's very shooter heavy combos. See right there, with triple shooter, Brella can be very, very valuable to do, especially with that inkjet, in order to, get a lot of space from there. Let's see is that's gonna work out for them, as immediately Saturday Speed's gonna go 3 members down. The Splash forced to pop a really, really aggressive strike, at least kind of stop them from going to the checkpoint. Unfortunately, not to do a whole lot of damage there, as within the first 30 seconds of the game, 4 of a kind, they're able to break through the checkpoint, though they are gonna go 3 down for it.
Yes, and they've just gone 3 down, and the Zap is the only one left. It's up to the Zap to regroup and paint for special, but the Zap goes down. The other 3 are just going to get back and play. This is a huge moment for Saturday Night Speedle, as basically that was a huge moment, but now they're all back in play, and they're starting to go down again. That header is actually doing some really great things, getting some chip damage in and helping the teammates get kills. However, the bucket is popping strike. They're doing everything they can to hold Saturday Night Speedle back from the checkpoint, and they're almost on equal points. Just Saturday Night Speedle got the checkpoint slightly later, and they're 3 down. 4 of a kind are 3 down. This is huge. This is huge. The Sorella takes the rain. They're just gonna try and get themselves a lead right now, as high a lead as they can. And the rain goes down. They go 3 down. It's up to the head to regroup, and it's up to 4 of a kind to try and to try and make a bigger push.
I mean, yeah, 24, that's pretty deep into the enemy's plat, so that could be a game-winning push if Saturday Speedle plays this correctly. Unfortunately, they're going to go 2 members down right away. Forever try to take this opportunity as quickly as they can. The heavy edge is going to go down, so no cooler for Saturday Night Speedle. The Rainmaker situations are going to be there. Unfortunately, the Bells are going to drop them, try to go, but no! The Shield will be their own worst enemy as they're able to use the Rainmaker to get the double kill, and 4 of a kind. At a flip of a coin, tip of a hat, whatever expression you want to use, just completely turned that around. So, you know what? We love Rainmaker. We love Rainmaker. That's all I gotta say.
We do love Rainmaker. Rainmaker is probably the most fast-paced mode in this game. Can't lie, because like literally you could just like. It's literally just up to grabbing a Rainmaker, taking it to the checkpoint, grabbing the Rainmaker, taking it to the other checkpoint. And although it is a little bit slower than it was in Splatoon 2 because of the addition of the checkpoints, it can still be really fast, as we saw there. Because they literally just got like... They literally got so many kills. And then they went down, regrouped, and then they got a wipeout, and that was their chance. Because they already had it so far, and they were using the bucket and the splash, they were doing the chip damage and helping their teammates. They were all damaging the other team together, and then the final picks were getting picked, and then they ended up wiping everyone out, and they got the Rainmaker into the final checkpoint.
Yeah, well, speaking of that final pick, I want to go back to it because that was really something, because I believe what happened was the Rainmaker shot was not deflected, it was absorbed by the umbrella, but you know, since it's like any other umbrella shield or bubble, the Rainmaker thing exploded. It killed another member of Saturday Night Speedle, and I think the umbrella went down to a bomb, I believe. So that just cleared a path. That was, I don't want to say it was luck. I would just say, you know, fortune may be in their favor with that play. So hey, shout out to 4 of a kind for just taking advantage of a really good situation. And unfortunately for Saturday Night Speedle, they were just on the wrong end of fortune there.